our Terrific Kids ceremony. My name is Miss Driggers. I'm the assistant principal here. Miss Wynn had to be out today, but we are so excited to see so many of you out here with us today. At this time, I would like to introduce to you an amazing person. We have Mr. and Miss Kyle, and I'm going to let Miss Kyle, who's from the Kiwanians, explain to you a little bit about what our ceremony is all about.
Thank you and good afternoon to everyone. We are so thrilled to have such a big audience this afternoon. This is fabulous. We are so thrilled that we can come and we could recognize all of those children that have worked so hard last month, to become terrific kids. What we look for in terrific kids, we look for the students that come to school every day. They come to school on time every day. They do their work and they work to the very best of their ability. They're very good friends with other people. They get along well. They share their things with other people. They cooperate. They're good listeners. And just all kinds of things that they do in the classroom that sometimes you just don't see. And this is a chance to recognize them and say what a great job you've done. Lake Region Kiwanis is all about students. We work with students in all grade levels up through actually into the college level as far as clubs at that level. So without taking any more of your time, I want to find out who our terrific kids are today. Thank you.
And guys, just to explain before we get started, our terrific kids versus our kids with character. Kids with character will have a special necklace inside of their envelopes, whereas our terrific kids will come over to this table and get their t-shirts. Back here to this table to get their t-shirts. So kids with character, you have a necklace that's just for you because of being a kid with character. And this month, of course, we're talking about caring. So the charm that they have is caring. Our terrific kids are the only ones that'll come back to this table to get their t-shirts. Okay? And also, I wanted to remind you, everyone here that is represented in the ceremony will get a free DVD of the ceremony. Those will be coming probably after Christmas. They'll be coming in and you'll be able to pick that up. Right after Thanksgiving, rushing the year by, right after Thanksgiving, so you'll be able to get those from the front office. Also, if you go to putnamschools.org and you click on the YouTube link, you'll be able to see the video as well within the next few days. If you have a previous ceremony you'd like to look at, you can access it there as well. Those are all archived. All right, so we will now get started with our wonderful, terrific kids. Our first terrific kid, and if we can, go ahead and have all of our kindergarten students come line up, kindergarten and pre-K. Our first terrific kid is Lee Prest. Lee is from Mr. Dolan's class. Since Lee entered Ochwilla, she has made a most favorable impression on us. Every day she comes to school with her smile on her face and ready to work as her sisters and friends drop her off at the classroom. Lee is an independent young lady that can take care of herself. She works hard to complete morning assignments, and she is showing great improvements. She participates in the home reading program as well. Lee has made many friends because she shows everyone kindness and respect. These are the reasons why Lee is my month of November's terrific kid. Love, Mr. Dolan. Our next terrific kid comes from Miss Caridi's class, Kaylee Stevens. I have chosen Kaylee Stevens as my terrific kid. Kaylee is always prepared and excited to learn. She participates with enthusiasm. She is extremely helpful and respectful to her classmates. She sets a wonderful example for our whole class. I am very proud of Kaylee. I am excited to watch her continue to grow and learn this year. Keep up the wonderful work, Kaylee. Love, Miss Caridi. Our next terrific kid is Thomas Magruder. Thomas is the terrific kid for this month. He was chosen because he shows qualities of a model student. He completes his classwork and homework, and he comes in ready to learn. He does everything that is asked of him and is not afraid to try new things. Thomas can be counted on to be an active participant in class. He is kind, respectful, and always has a smile. Thomas gets along well with his classmates and is a willing helper. It is a pleasure to have him in class. Thank you, Thomas, for being one terrific kid. Love, Miss Cromwell. Our next kid to be recognized is Yandel Martinez. Yandel is our terrific kid as he comes to class excited about school each day. He brightens our day with his cheery good morning greeting. He is always anxious to complete his assignments to the best of his ability. He is showing great improvements in his reading, writing, and math skills. Thank you, Yandel and family, for being our terrific kid. Love, Miss Tomlinson. And our next student to be recognized is a kid with character, Scott Goad. And again, just to clarify, our Ochwilla school-wide expectations are our character traits. And this month, Scott is being recognized for being caring. Scott was chosen for the character pillar caring because he exhibits many traits of that pillar. Scott shows kindness and compassion towards his classmates. He thinks of others by bringing in extra water bottles and sharing his Smarties. He says thank you and is quick to accept and give apologies. Scott's caring attitude will help him be successful in anything he chooses. Congratulations, Scott, on being such a caring student. And if we could have all of our first graders come and line up. Our first terrific kid in first grade is Kylie Davis. Kylie came to Ochwilla from Michigan a few weeks after school started. Even though she didn't know anyone, she fit into our class perfectly. She always tries her hardest and puts forth 100% effort in any task she undertakes and shows great pride in her work. When asked to describe Kylie, her classmates were quick to come up with statements such as, she's always nice, gorgeous and beautiful on the outside, but more importantly on the inside. A little sweetie pie, lovely, my friend and she likes me, funny, kind, sweet, and she's always a nice person. Kylie, we love you and are so glad you came to Ochwilla and are part of our class family. Love your teacher, Miss Clark. Our next terrific kid is Bethsaida Boxthasera. Bethsaida was chosen as Miss Keeley's terrific kid for the month of November. Bethsaida has such a quiet and sweet personality. She has a tender and gentle spirit. She is working very hard this year, and it is really beginning to show. Bethsaida is a good friend to her classmates. She is kind and helpful to others. She is a joy to teach. Bethsaida, you truly are a terrific kid. Love, Miss Keeley. Our next terrific kid is Elijah Robideau. Elijah was chosen as Mrs. Parish's terrific kid for the month of November. Elijah is a very caring young man. He is always willing to help a friend who may be in need. Elijah is always aware of everyone else's feelings. He is always trying to cheer everyone up who may be feeling down. Elijah, we love you very much. You truly are our terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Parish. Our next kid is a special little situation. We would like for Lorenzo and a guest speaker to come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, I received a phone call from a parent recently who wanted to recognize this certain student for demonstrating some great character traits. And it just so happened that the trait she wanted him to be recognized for is the one that we are working on this month. So, without further ado, I'm going to let her introduce herself and explain to you why she called.
Am I reading this all?
I can read if you'd rather, if you'd like to tell the story.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to talk too loud. Okay. Hello, everyone.
You can pick it up.
Oh, do I need to pick it up?
Probably.
Okay, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know everybody has something to do. My name is Tara, and I want to thank Ms. Driggers for at least giving me the opportunity to comment on this young man. I had the pleasure of meeting him in the beginning of 2014-15 school year. And when I met him, my daughter was struggling, and he took her under his wing. And into this year to date, I don't care where he is, he stops and he gives her a hug. And he says that he misses her, and he really takes her under her wing. And I have been in touch with a lot of children, and they're all wonderful. But the character that this young man expresses and the compassion that he expresses to my daughter and the rest of his peers, I'm telling you, this young man is going somewhere, and I hope that I'm there to see it. So I just want to say thank you so much to his parents, Miss Lashenia, Grandma, Dad, everyone. You've done a very, very great job. I mean, job well done. And I want to thank you because you took my daughter under your wing and taught her that struggles don't make you different. They make you special. So I want to thank everyone for giving me a minute just to say how I feel about this young man and why I think he deserves this award so much and why it means so much to me. Thank you so much.
Hold on, Lorenzo. Hang on. Thank you so much. And now we're going to go ahead and read what Lorenzo's teacher wrote about him and his grade level wrote about him for being caring. Caring is truly an understatement when it comes to describing Lorenzo. He actually looks for ways to help his friends and fellow students. And with Lorenzo, once you are one of his friends, you are always his friend. A wonderful example of this is a friend that Lorenzo made last year in kindergarten. Even though this friend is not in his class this year, every day he still makes sure at lunchtime that she is taken care of and has everything she needs. One day her mother was visiting for lunch and saw the love, kindness, and caring that Lorenzo showed to her daughter and was moved to tears that such a young boy could be so caring and compassionate. This was no surprise to me or his friends because we see this on a regular basis in our class. We love you, and you are a great example for everyone to follow, Lorenzo. Love, Miss Clark. Our next kid is also a kid with character from Miss Sheffield's class, Jocelyn Smith. Caring is defined as displaying kindness and concern for others, and in my dictionary, it has also got to say Jocelyn Smith because she is a person who does just that. Jocelyn treats her friends and teachers with kindness. She is always willing to help a person in need. She is sensitive to the feelings of others. One of many examples occurred on a snow cone day. One of her friends did not have enough money for a snow cone and was very sad. Jocelyn saw her friend sitting alone and away from the class. Jocelyn walked right over, sat down, and offered some of her snow cone to her friend, along with a friendly pat on the back. Jocelyn is also very caring with the younger students. She will hold the little ones' hands to be sure they are safe when walking around our campus. She will also offer help to her classmates, sometimes a bit too much because she wants everyone to know the answer so that they don't feel bad. If a friend gives a wrong answer, Jocelyn will encourage them and tell them next time they will get it. Thanks, Jocelyn. You are a kid with character. Love, Miss Sheffield. Here you go, sweetheart. And this next student to be recognized is also in second grade. It is an October terrific kid that wasn't here before, Aiden Driggers. Aiden? And we will hold his for next time. Our next terrific kid is Caleb Wascom Park from Miss Bowers' class. And if we could have all of our second graders come on up to the stage over on the side, please. Caleb is a student that every teacher would love to have in their class. He is very polite and well-mannered child. He is kind to his classmates and always willing to help others. He is responsible and dependable. Caleb always turns in his homework and completes his assignments. These are just some of the reasons Caleb was selected for our terrific kid. Great job, Caleb. We love you, Miss Bowers. Good job, buddy. Our next terrific kid is Juliana Rosado. Juliana is my terrific kid for November. She has shown the character trait of caring for both her classmates and teachers all month long. Juliana comes to school ready to learn and works hard each and every day. She is always ready to help her classmates whenever they need it. She is kind and caring to everyone she meets. Juliana has a bright future ahead of her, and I'm sure she will grow into an amazing young woman. Thank you, Juliana, for being such a terrific kid. Love, Miss Collins. Our next terrific kid comes from Miss Newell's class, Jeremy Sapp. Jeremy Sapp was chosen as Miss Newell's November Terrific Kid. Our class believes that Jeremy shows many characteristics of a terrific kid. Each day, Jeremy is always one of the first students ready for class and on task without being asked. Throughout the day, he not only helps his classmates, but also takes great pride in his own work. Jeremy also shows respect for our school, and he's always quiet in our line so that he doesn't disturb the other classes. Finally, our class noticed that he is a good friend and enjoys playing with everyone. Congratulations, Jeremy, and keep up the great work. Love, Miss Newell. Our next terrific kid is Daniel Bradshaw from Miss Sheffield's class. November is the month we set aside time to be thankful for our lives. I can say I am truly thankful to have Daniel in my class. Daniel is new to Ochwilla, and he is a perfect fit when it comes to displaying student expectations. Daniel is kind to his classmates and shows responsibility by bringing his homework in each day. Daniel is also trustworthy. I can count on him to walk students or parents to the office or escort a younger student back to his or her classroom. Daniel is also a hardworking student. He enjoys learning and is progressing towards his goals. Keep up the good work, Daniel. You are one terrific kid. Love, Miss Sheffield. Our next kid to be recognized is Chloe Cole. The entire second grade has chosen Chloe Cole as the student that demonstrates great caring characteristics. Chloe is always kind and compassionate to everyone. Each day, she lends a helping hand to her fellow friends and teachers. You can always see her doing this with a great big smile on her face. Chloe also is sure to say thank you when someone helps her too. She is forgiving of others and likewise tries to help find solutions to any problems among her friends. Chloe, thank you for demonstrating to our school that you care through your actions. Keep up the great work, all of your second grade friends and teachers.
Good job.
Our next terrific kid can be recognized with an Lamarion. Lamar Ian, come on down. Without reservation, the Hutchinson Minions have chosen Lamar Ian Campbell as terrific kid for the month of November. We in Hutchinsonville can describe him using all of the adjectives below: smart, handsome, sweet, athletic, fun, energetic, caring, respectful, trustworthy, friendly, and the list could go on and on and on. We are very happy that Lamar Ian joined the Minion family this year. I encourage him to continue to work hard in school and continue to be a rock star on the football and basketball field. Lamar Ian, you are my terrific Minion kid. Love, Miss Hutchinson. And if we could have all of our third grade reward winners over here on the side, please. It is an honor to recognize this next student from Miss Modal's third grade class, Lau Rivera. Lau is certainly a terrific kid. He provides a wonderful example for all of his classmates to follow. He is very helpful, kind, and compassionate to everyone. His hard work, persistence, and attentiveness contribute to his high achievement. His excitement about learning inspires everyone around him, which makes Lau a wonderful addition to our class. He is a pleasure to teach and a joy to work with. Congratulations, Lau. Love, Miss Modal. Our next terrific kid is Mallory Jordan. I have chosen to nominate Mallory as terrific kid. Mallory constantly sets the standard for behavior in our class. You can always find her being respectful, thoughtful, and responsible in and out of the classroom. There is not a moment when she is not on task in our classroom. She is always one of the first students to begin working, and in small groups, she sets the standards for her peers. Thank you, Mallory, for being a terrific kid. Congratulations, Miss Westerman.
Good job, baby.
Our next student to be recognized is a kid with character, Bridget Crawford. The third grade teachers have chosen to nominate Bridget Crawford as the Character Counts Terrific Kid. Bridget is always displaying the character trait of caring, both inside and outside of the classroom. Thank you, Bridget, for always being caring towards others. Keep up the great work, and congratulations from all of the third grade team. Love, Miss Modal, Miss Hutchinson, and Miss Westerman.
Good job.
And if I could have all of our fourth grade students to come on over. Our first terrific kid from fourth grade is Jackson Middleton. Miss Johnson and the fabulous fourth graders are honored to introduce this November terrific kid. It is the season to give thanks, and we give thanks for Jackson. Jackson is a model student who brings a calm, positive energy and enthusiasm to our classroom each day, along with a sweet disposition. He is a leader in our class who brings harmony and integrity into the mix of leadership. He demonstrates his leadership qualities by example. Jackson exhibits strength of character combined with kindness towards his classmates. He is a kind young man who I see doing and caring things for his classmates when he doesn't even know I'm looking. Jackson is a dedicated student who cares about his academic progress. He hands in his homework and classwork each day with a cheerful attitude. Jackson is a problem solver and always accepts responsibility. He follows through to successful completion on any task at hand. Jackson is an exceptional teammate, and classmates want him on their team. He is willing to share his knowledge with his teammates as well as his time and materials. Jackson's gentle disposition and I can do it attitude have earned him the respect of his classmates and the admiration of his teacher. We love you, Jackson. This is your day. You truly are a terrific kid. Love, Miss Johnson and the fabulous fourth graders. Students, we need you guys to really stay quiet while we're finishing our ceremony. Thank you. Our next terrific kid is Miss Smith's terrific kid for the month of November, Natalie Rodriguez. Natalie is a hardworking student, focused on success, and well-liked by her classmates. She comes to class prepared, completes her work on time, and participates in class. Natalie is also a very respectful student to her teachers and classmates by speaking kindly, following directions, and being a willing helper to her classmates. Her smiling face brightens the classroom each morning when she bounces in, eager to learn. She is one of the most honest and polite young ladies you will ever meet. Thank you for being an amazing addition to my class. Love always, Miss Smith.
Good job. Congratulations.
Our next kid to be recognized is Bryan Parish. We have two Bryan Parishes. This happens to be Big Bryan, his dad. Mr. Parish works in our cafeteria. Bryan, we have many good things to say about you. This Bryan, that is. It is the season to give thanks, and the fourth grade teachers and fabulous fourth graders are honored to have Bryan Parish as our caring, terrific kid. We are thankful every day to have a student like Bryan in our midst. His middle name should be Caring, for we see him doing just that every day. Bryan has the unique gift of kindness. His senses when his classmates need a dose of kindness and caring, and he is there to support them. Bryan is a faithful friend and a caring, patient peacemaker. He is the kind of young man who inspires all who know him, including his teachers. Bryan enters the classroom each day with an optimistic energy and a dazzling smile that sets the tone for our day. He is willing helper no matter the task. Bryan refuses to receive treats for his help and often has the task taken care of before anyone asks. He cares so much for his classmates and is eager to help them in any way that he can. When a new student arrives, Bryan is especially caring towards them. Before the end of the day, the new student already feels right at home. Bryan's gentle disposition and caring heart brings sunshine and joy into our daily lives. For my part, when I am with Bryan, I want to be a better person. We love you, Bryan. This is your day, and you really deserve this honor. You are truly a terrific kid. Love, Miss Johnson, Miss Smith, Miss Miller, and your fabulous fourth grade teams. All right, we need our fifth graders to come on down. Our first terrific kid to be recognized from fifth grade is Michael Adams. Michael is normally the first one to class every morning. He arrives ready to learn and helps others. He is an example to his classmates because he is focused and determined. Michael listens and learns. He is patient and thoughtful. He is a great partner to work with. Michael is also a bookworm, but he is a serious math master. He can solve problems super fast and he quickly understands new math concepts. Michael shows us new and different ways to look at numeracy and computations. Way to be a super student and one terrific kid, Michael. We are grateful that you are part of our team. Miss Perry and your classmates. Our next kid to be recognized is Brandon Ryan. I am very pleased to name Brandon Ryan as Terrific Kid for the month of November in Mr. Stevens' class. Brandon displays many qualities which make him a great candidate for Terrific Kid. Brandon's classmates agree. Brandon has been showing up every day and doing his best. Brandon is never off task. He is constantly ready for the next thing we're doing. Brandon's iReady skills make me want to try harder. These statements only scratch the surface of what Brandon's classmates think of him. He is an outstanding citizen, and I am proud to call him one of my students. Congratulations, Brandon. You really are terrific. Our next kid to be recognized is Lily Mercado. I am proud to name Lily Mercado as this month's Terrific Kid for Mr. Torres' fifth grade class. Lily shows up every day with a terrific kid attitude, and she applies that attitude to everything she does throughout the day. She follows the classroom procedures to the letter, often setting examples for the rest of the class to follow. She exhibits honesty and trustworthiness beyond that of the average fifth grader. More than once, she has found something valuable which belongs to another student lying on the ground or sidewalk. Without hesitation, she picks it up, hands it to her teacher, and says, someone must have lost this. Always ready to give 110%, Lily, you are a truly terrific kid. Love, Mr. Torres. Our next terrific kid is Devin Sprague. Devin was chosen as our terrific kid because of his friendliness and general good humor. He is one of the most pleasant students that I've had the privilege to work with. Devin has made tremendous improvements this year due to his hard work. He comes to school every day with a smile, and despite the fact that the work is hard, he always tries his best. He comes in every day and tries to be a friend to the other students in the room. But what I love most is that his smile is contagious. Our class would not be the same without him. Devin, I am so proud of how far you've come in the time we've been working together. Keep up the great work. You are one terrific kid. Love, Miss Thacker. And our final kid to be recognized is a kid with character, Eric Newman. Eric Newman is the Character Count's 5th grade award recipient for the month of November. This month's character trait is caring, and there are few who exhibit this trait as consistently and beautifully as Eric does. Modest at all times, Eric takes an honest interest in the well-being of his friends and classmates. Never one to judge or speak harshly, he instead moves through his interactions with a quiet caring that brings a sense of gentle kindness to everyone. His regular smile brings joy to his classmates and teacher alike, and there are none who would disagree that being on the receiving end of one of Eric's smiles is pretty much guaranteed to brighten someone's day. Whether a classmate is feeling blue or just needing a friend on the playground, Eric is right there to lend his caring demeanor without any thought to receive anything in return. It is for that very reason that we feel Eric deserves this award so much. Caring is not something he does just to be noticed. Caring is, on a fundamental level, simply part of who Eric is. Thank you for caring, Eric.
Thank you. Awesome job.
And that concludes our Terrific Kids ceremony. Just as a reminder, you will get a DVD. But until then, in a couple of days, you can go to putnamschools.org, click on the YouTube link, and you can actually see this ceremony and watch it with your child.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. It's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.